Welcome back to my weekly vlog at Life with Dear Grace. The zinnias are doing awesome in the Chaos Garden. They're not big, but they're starting to develop their roots and they're making their presence known. To be honest, not much was done in the garden this week. School started and getting the kids ready and situated for the year really took a lot of my time. But there were moments where I just sat and enjoyed the garden and watched the shadows and light dance and just contemplate our journey this year with raising chickens and growing all the things. And it's been beautiful, but it's been also a hard year. Meet Twizzy and Penny. These were the original chickens that we got last year, and my kids have been learning a lot about raising chickens. It was beautiful, and it has been beautiful. Penny and Twizzy laid eggs, but one day Twizzy died. We were not expecting that to happen. She was egg bound, so we decided to go ahead and get two more pellets to keep Penny company. These lavender Orpingtons were super adorable, and integrating them with Penny was going really smoothly. Penny loved having them around, and as she became broody, it was almost like she had her own chicks to kind of call to and let them know, hey, there's food here. I really enjoyed watching them free range together, and they brought a lot of laughter to my kids and Penny. Penny was so happy. This year, we also introduced a new member to our family, Lexi Molly May. She's a French Bulldog, and we were so happy to see that she did not care too much about the chickens and really integrated well with our family, with Brutus, and all was well. Until it wasn't. Kiwi and Tonka passed away from heat stroke, and Penny was once again left alone. And at least she had the company of Lexi Molly May and Sir Brutus Bow, but she really thought she was a dog for a period of time. And we took some time to grieve that loss because those lavender Orpingtons were the sweetest little pullets ever. And we then got ourselves two new pullets. Brutus had to adjust to the two new pullets, and we named them Tonka Jr. and Kiwi Jr. After doing some research, we learned that lavender Orpingtons tend to have difficult times in heat, so we decided to go with buff Orpingtons instead. And for the most part, everything was going really well. Tonka Jr. was really sweet, like the original Tonka, and it was so fun watching them around again. You know, Penny really did so well with having these two new pullets around, and she was still in her little broody stage, so she would cluck and call them and get their attention and find food for them, and it was really sweet to see that. It was fun watching them sunbathe, and we learned a whole lot about raising chickens and also realizing that chickens are such sensitive creatures. One day they're out in the garden, sunbathing, exploring, and doing fine. And then one day you have to quarantine them because something isn't right. And that's what happened with Tonka Jr. One day she just wasn't okay. She seemed to be doing all right. We were giving her probiotics and antibiotics, and she was so sweet. I'm really so thankful that I got to love on her for the last few days that she was with us. I know we did everything we could to make her comfortable and for her to feel better. And I'm so thankful that she had a few days where she was just spoiled and loved on. She got extra cuddles and she was able to hang out with us in the house. But eventually, Ryeneck is what took her, and we were not prepared for that. And then there were two. Once again, Penny was left with one little buddy, and at least we were thankful that she wasn't alone. We didn't want her to be alone. I'm so incredibly thankful to have these two girls in my garden, Penny and Kiwi Jr. Our chickens are a part of our family, and it's been such a joy watching them hang out with Lexi Molly May and Sir Brutus Bow Muller III, which, by the way, we call him Brew because he's like the rooster we don't have. He keeps an eye on everything. He's the nosiest dog in all the land. As difficult as this year has been with raising chickens, I wouldn't change it for the world. I'll keep doing it again and again because joy dwells here.